Welcome back, friends and deep thinkers. This is Poseidon's Will Immanuel Khan, and we have a lot strategically to think about. A lot to decide. First, already building something here in Solomon. This will become a big starbase to stop the expansion of the Necroids that we're trying to get friends with. To stop a possible war, mostly. And this would enable us to get control of all of these systems behind here. And then we also have constructors on the way here. And these constructors will first try to reach Bindor to claim all of these systems for us. And after we've reached Bindor, we'll go to Ushakaron, Hezi, and possibly Tua. And when we've reached Tua, we will claim Menkalinum and this Gothra system here, because that's how we can block another entire sector of space from the others. One of these people here that are generally friendly, but we don't want them in our space. There's of course the possibility to go further, but that would be overstretching. So we'll try to get this area. We already have control of this area. We'll ignore this one. That can be taken by our friends the Maripions. We just want this area and this area. That's enough. That's enough. And then the rest will have to be done with diplomacy, or if needs be, and we need to defend ourselves with violence. In diplomacy we'll go for appeasement policies and fleet expansion, that's the main thing. And we might need some police on the planets, I don't know why, but somehow our friends here seem to love like deals kind of under the table. Heh. So here we go. That's what we're going to do. And there's something we can instantly do. And that is, as you can see, we need stylely some amenities here. So we'll go build some gene clinics here, just to help. We also want to expand, get more robots going. But yeah, that's one thing that we need there. All these systems and developments will also send Drown Zeng back here. He's no longer needed in exploring here. We'll have research others complete. To fit him for oh, missing in action. The 200 mouth returns. It was attacked by one of the civilizations in the galactic east. So we'll have to step carefully. We have picked up some readings of unknown nature. The signals seem to follow some kind of repeating syntax, which could indicate sapient origin. It should be investigated further. They seem to be concentrated around a single space station, though it's unclear whether this forms part of a larger spacefaring civilization. We have droid workers now. We should get into progress with this. Planetary build speed is better than one would think. We don't want these weaponries. For now, a starhold would be good. Gas extraction wells and exotic gases would also be a great help. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just be there for the economy. We have no bonus here from our friends research-wise. Afterburners could be really good, but really we need ships first before we use the afterburners. Starhold is the thing our friends here are researching, but we need more alloys for that. So we're gonna go and take care of the economy with Drowned Sam here. Solomon is built. There's something going. Where's this ship going? Oh, it's going away. That might not be good.
They wish to speak with us.
Migration treaty? Not really. Oh, we have some things going with them. Association status, they don't like that because of the criminal syndicate. We'll see about that. Establishing an embassy from the Gulf Confederation of Worlds, the hegemonic imperialist direct democracy. We aim to establish an embassy on Atlantis for the future betterment of Gulf Merman diplomacy. Okay. Okay, that's nice. And the Maga Commerce League. We aim to establish an embassy on Atlantis for the future betterment of the Magaran Merman diplomacy. They're in a federation, by the way, I think. So, they speak as one. We agree. We agree. We want friendly relations. At least as long as we are weak. We'll not start any wars. But we might defend valiantly. Encounter in Yeriam. We've made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Yeriam system. We codenamed them Upsilon aliens until we can find out more about them. We need to send someone in, but we're busy improving with the Azanti. And we really want to improve relations with the Azanti. So we cannot yet get there. Let's build something here. Mining stations? Not yet. Why not? Ah, we're already building the mining station. Yeah, that makes sense then. Building a starbase here, so we have ample opportunity to expand our fleets here. We need to adapt them in the... Okay, so we can add some other fleets here, apparently. And we can ignore these 3 ships that are just added towards that. Okay, then hire 2 ships. Here we go. It's all good. It's all good. Calypso's home has one of the first robot assembly plants here, which will help greatly in developing the planet. What we want to do here is some mining and also wanting to start some burrows. To get the Empire sprawl under control. We have xenobiology because it's an improvement without an investment, which is one of the greatest things you can have in the game. Same goes for frequency tuning. At the moment, maybe we'll rather go for pop growth speed. That will just set us on a very good course long run. Contacts going nicely. As you can see,
our lookouts have detected an anomaly.
Necroids are expanding as well. And we found an anomaly in the Quacklight system. Strange mineral composition. The Noring has reached another system. Then we'll go here, research that anomaly back there, and then go back on this course to find out more about the galaxy in general. We're on course on, yeah, just getting more done. There's also something here, the X-Van labs, that we might investigate later. Purple Tear is already on the way there.
We grow ever stronger.
Construction of a mining station was successful. The ice asteroids are also under our control. And we will continue with a strategic move. We'll move to Rukla.
We grow ever stronger.
And we will build the mining station here. And the broken shackle from Rukla. We'll build the outpost here in Alcor. So we'll make a team move to push further and more quickly. Because this is a lot of space to claim that will be good in the long run, and we want to claim it. We just want to claim it. It is here for us to claim it, and we want to do that. And we want to do it thoroughly, so it's claiming materials as well. Getting Alcor will bring us much forward in terms of minerals.
A system has been charted.
And all the other systems are also great, great stuff there. Maybe one day we'll get out of this here. We'll see how that goes. Very soon we'll go to the X-Van labs and explore what is there. And we have found the teachings of warriors. What is that? Across the barren fields of Quarklight 3A, there are indications of old battles being fought. Beneath the lifeless ground, our researchers in the POS Calico have found bones, metallic shards, and most surprisingly a container filled with documents. We sent the documents to our homeworld for translation. We could potentially learn more about this war and who fought it. It would also be possible to simply sell them off as antiques. No, we don't want to sell them, even though that might be a reasonable decision. We'll send them home for research.
Information in the situation log.
Translating the warriors' texts. Who knows what they might teach us? Maybe some secrets of combat. The secrets of combat. Going around this time, and you're moving here quite nicely. What has happened? Communications established with Xura Corp. Let's see if they want to talk.
Contacted by aliens.
Woo! What of you? Welcome to Xura Corp. We are a business conglomerate operating out of the Tonobo system, specializing in trade, the very building blocks of civilization. As we like to say here at Xura Corp, please do not hesitate to contact us if you're interested in making a good deal. Well met, Xura Corp. Well met. We won't need the deal right now, but the deal is coming. We already have a hot deal here with our friendly friends. Come on, stay friendly. Please, stay friendly. They're not like the go-to friends. But we'll just treat them as friends, and so they treat us as friends. These guys, on the other hand, are egalitarian and necros, and hopefully we can increase our connections with them. A migration treaty is within reach, but oh well. Miniature containment fields. So we get more research through containment force fields. And now, what could be good? Gravitic sensors would definitely be good. Shields would be good. Mode harvesting traps, though, would enable the volatile modes for us. That is what we have to look towards. And that is what we're gonna do here. Because we have some modes here that we would like to use. Comet sighted. A small celestial object with pronounced gauges and particular tails was recently observed in the Sun system. Its passing was uneventful. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. And in Afris, nothing is done so far. We'll travel further. And further. And further. And further. Crimson Tier is on the way. How are we doing here?
We are being contacted
Everything's
by aliens.
getting built. It's nice. You're being contacted by aliens? What are you talking about? Alien barracks. The silhouettes, discernible from orbit, are indeed buildings, and closer inspection revealed them to be of an obvious martial nature. While abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, Science Officer Crazy Bill believes that secrets of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project might be issued to study the remains.
Ledger of situations amended.
Now, I want to know more about these alien barracks and what they did there. Maybe it can help us. Future military struggles? Who knows? Who knows that exactly? It will be extremely useful.
Project done. Not so special now, was it?
It was so special. Our scientists have returned. invisible death from the X-Van labs, unscathed with footage collected from the facility's security cameras. It shows lab scientists bound and gagged as guerrilla soldiers pry open the weapons strongbox. But to their dismay, the box is empty. Only minutes later the rebels can be seen writhing on the floor in intense agony, dark patches swelling across their bodies. Then their skin rips and the grey, unidentifiable matter spills out. The matter continues to expand, swirling hypnotically around them, until one of the scientists activates the emergency system. Sprinklers douse the room in liquid, and an electrical surge passes through it, executing all living things. Here the footage ends. Our crew can confirm that the strongbox was indeed empty. Spooky. We learn much about supersolid materials, though. Which is something very useful. So, very happy to have that there. Where is our cultural center? Should become Alpha Centauri, right? No, not our... Neptune's Pride, rather. Neptune's Pride in Sirius. So actually, Dranzeng will go to Sirius and help out there. And you go to Alpha Centauri Prime. What's going on here now? LGate Insights. It was not immediately apparent at the time, but the recent survey carried by the POS Hospitalier seemingly sparked a breakthrough in the ongoing study of the mysterious LGates. And the report filtered back to the scientific community in Atlantis. Oh, fabulous. Great, great, great. We're learning so much, and we have... If everything goes right, we'll have 2 LGates in our area in the future. 2 of them. Crazy. Boyborn Mary is learning. Where will we go next?
We grow ever stronger.
So we're in Alcor now. Next we'll claim Furud.
A special project is finished.
Science Officer Crazy builds thorough xenohistorical analysis of the military installation on Bithia 2 has yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, and everything was lush, still and alive, but it is unclear if its current inhospitality is the result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. But on the upside, Science Officer Crazy Bill claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants. He's now a military theorist as well, and has gained some experience. Great, we always need someone who's good at military and is called Crazy Bill, because we need all these crazy tactics. They cannot be foreseen. Branch office shut down on Alpha Centauri Prime. As crime levels continue to drop on Alpha Centauri Prime, Alloy Pearl, the local authorities have been able to focus their efforts on thwarting the illegal enterprises operated by the Maripion, absolutely not Pirates Corporation on the planet. A large number of arrests have been made, forcing their criminal branch office out of business. It's closed down. Or they have closed it down. Hopefully this will not anger them. Criminal branch offices.
Anomalous space-time continuum ahead.
In the Shukon system, entire continents in Shukon 4 are blanketed in a strange growth that seems at odds with the rest of the planet's flora. We need to know. We need to know more.
A system has been charted.
The Ogma system. Like that old god, Ogma.
A special project is finished.
Our language experts have been for it at weeks to try and translate the documents we found in the old battlefield. Today we finally have some results. We now know that the fallen warriors all follow the teachings of a philosopher called Telisa, the Teller of Tales. The documents are breakdowns of tactics, strategy, and most importantly, logistics in interstellar warfare. Being a strong spokesperson against war, Telisa still found this to be essential knowledge for steering into the future. Even the most peaceful of people might be forced into a corner in their work for a better world. Even the wise can go to war, it seems. Master's teachings. Warring states, what have we learned there? It would increase naval capacity and decrease army upkeep. Creating unity is the biggest challenge, particularly because sustainability often generates borders. These borders need to be torn down, a sentiment which scares many. One must sometimes be willing to tear down in order to build something stronger from the ashes. Telisa, the Teller of Tales. Can we afford? No, we cannot yet afford an education campaign. It's out of the question for now. Not yet. It will have to be done later. So we'll see what we can do here. I think we have an envoy open. The Maripions are contributing. We are not contributing at the moment, so we should at least go to our first contacts. That might be not yet available. They're here, right? The Upsilon aliens. Red, we need you there. And instead of improving with the Deary, we'll start to contribute again. So we can get out of this one day. Here we go. To the Friends of Liberty 175 approval. We've fulfilled all their issues. Oh well, at least the alien protection is supporting us wholeheartedly. Atlantis. Where will you go? And Alpha Centauri. Where will you go? Yeah, all of the people just joined the better medical worker jobs and now will hopefully get something going there soon. Invasive Exo Fungus we've found. After intense study and sampling of the growth blanketing entire biospheres on the Shukon 4, Curzon Flore reports that the substance is not native to the planet, but rather an invasive fungal life form of unknown origin. The fungus feeds on biomatter, choking out existing plant life and enveloping terrain. Any future settlers on the planet would have to deal with routinely burning back the exofungus. It is unknown at this point if it can be entirely eradicated. That is worrying. Not for us though, we're far away. They have an exofungus infestation. What an interesting development. Wait, we have you passing through here. Yeah, it's 33 months. We cannot wait for the harvesting traps to come out of this. But we have enough unity for something. Diplomatic networking. The influence and prowess of our ambassadorial network is a source of great pride to the Merman people. Embassies give 3 more unity for us. That's exactly what we need. It will be good. Let's see how much we get from that. But it's certainly a great help. Alloys are coming in.
A system has been charted.
Creeping up on us. So we have to at least reach maybe Hezi or something like that. Science ship here is ready. We shall return here. Research the anomalies. Survey the system first, then research the anomalies. Here we go. The expansion here is going forward. And you can, I think, move along these lines. To the Phantom Streak miasma. The strange phantoms of forgotten starships haunt this sector. Oh look, it doubled our Unity output. Yeah, that was a good move. We have many minerals again, which is great for us. Let's see where we can adapt this. Here we have some crime. We need to do something about this crime. It will start to get on our nerves, I think. But we also need robot assembly plants. We'll have to do precinct houses first. No matter what, we'll do that. And that also will give us some defense armies, thankfully. Look, they're expanding into that direction. That might be in the end. Best for all of us. Wait. Moving in here. Now we're moving to the next. We have built that. Let's stop this again. And then build the outpost for less. Getting in here, and then we'll... I cannot afford that yet. Let's see about it. I want to make this a little faster. Let's go. We can afford that. We can afford that. And in the end, it's all about the economy now. I mean, we're growing well, probably.
Our lookouts have detected an anomaly.
Number of possible points of interest in Shukon Sea. Find that out. Are you growing well? Yeah, there's another Maripion coming. It's coming in. Some emigration here, which is not tragic.
A system has been charted.
Some immigration additions, and some emigration here, probably. No, we have immigration again. Okay, alright, alright. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that. What about in Urium? Found out a lot about Urium. We can still survey that system here. Then continue along these lines. The Deri are relatively friendly to us. We cannot go for a commercial pact. Drolperfen civilization encountered in the Baldoon system. They're in early Steam Age. We could go for an observation post. If we ever get into that. Which we will probably not, but we'll see. Mysterious spacefarers. We have found more spacecraft in the Urian system. Found out more about them. That will be interesting.
Technology secured.
Assembly patterns. Rapid iteration in construction simulations determines the optimal component assembly patterns for each building project ahead of time. Super solid materials, though. And just make a big difference, right? It's the way. It's the way. 42 years and 3 days, a closer scan of the debris field around Shukon Sea has led to the discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. So low is the uncertainty that it will be another 879 million years before it gains a single second and is counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies or who the owners are, but it seems as though someone out there has lost track of the time. In Shukon. It's far away from us. We'll keep an eye on it. There's no risk. It's so far
The
away.
system has been charted.
It's
We
so
grow
far
ever
away.
stronger.
We've claimed Bindur. Now we can claim Ushakaron. Hurry up and see what we can grab. A lack of signal with the Upsilon aliens, but we'll keep trying. You're building that there, then you can go to Alco.
Space charts updated.
Sweet, in the Baldoon system. We will need food sooner or later. Put it here. People of Alpha Centauri. I have to tell you something. We need food to live. So... wait. Please. Angle as if our life depended on it, because it does. In Baldoon. Okay, we'll have to go around the other side again. Here we go. Barnacle Thomas. Pass through our allies' space. What have you here?
A system has been charted.
Yeah, they can fly into these death traps. A towered asteroid in Gothra 2. The massive engine sections, braking thrusters, can still be found on the surface. Whew. Although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals. But these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began, so you can study a lot there. Gothra. Go deeper into the phantom streak miasma, please. Find out more for us. Ushakaron doing great. And when we've reached Headsay, we'll maybe get a break, but I'm not sure about that. First, we need some food to go for. Neptune's Pride, not so much, right? That's where we wanted some energy and unity. We'll have to wait. We'll go for robot assembly plants here. And that's what we can afford here. That's what we'll do.
Space charts updated.
Nice. Because in the end, getting robots will get us more alloys and not less. And we have the superior droids. So
we grow ever stronger.
That's definitely something. Claim Hazy now. Hurrying up so much. But it's a strategic decision. And Atlantis. Oh, look at that. We have crime nearly completely under control now. Huh. We also wanted to go and look for a better leader, but there's no better leader available so far. Merciful Morgan. Actually... Oh, come on. Just want to gamble a bit. Oh, an intellectual. That would be good too. And you, Ivory. Yeah, apparently we have no real crime fighters, so it's someone else's job now. Planetwide Machinery. There's decaying machinery covering Ulcad 4. Originally constructed a staggering 70,000 years ago. The fate of the alien engineers who built it is unclear, as they no longer inhabit the planet. The machinery spanned the majority of the surface of the planet, crisscrossing mountains and oceans alike, and even extends far below the planet's surface. In a vast network of underground facilities, it has been constructed using identical materials and serial codes, suggesting a single institution created the entire network From the long overgrown agricultural sectors to the collapsed energy generation and transformation systems and extensive communication arrays, all of the industrial and entertainment needs of this planet's lost inhabitants were met by this one super machine. Remarkably, some of these mechanical sectors are still functional, sending and receiving local signals, lighting up long-rotted ghost towns and watering great swaths of what must have once been agricultural land. Deep scans of the planet's crust suggest the sprawling machine's control center is located underground. We will have to excavate if we wish to reach it. As for the strange organic tissue covering most of the planet-spanning machinery, our science team thus far remains baffled by its nature and its purpose. How strange. Will we ever reach this? What weird things we discover, friends. What weird things lie there waiting for us.
Technology secured.
There's something here. An alien civilization has found it something. Ice alien. Following our recent breakthrough within the field of cloning, our scientists have brought the alien DNA extracted from a presumably extinct alien found within an ice slab out from storage. Restoring the mysterious organism to life has been a long-lasting dream for the department, now made possible through the miracle of science. Give them the go-ahead.
Measure of situations amended.
Pop growth speed, cloning, and apparently making life aliens come back. Leader lifespan would help us greatly at this point. Atmospheric filtering would also be helpful, and artificial moral codes as well. What can we go for? What will we go for? Do we have help somewhere? Yeah, in the hydroponic farms that we may not need. But the hydroponic base, on the other hand, will be really helpful. So we'll go for hydroponics farming. Elusive aliens. The Upsilon aliens. They have proven even more elusive. But our linguists are confident they'll be able to decipher their communication if we can just acquire a greater sample size. Oh, they look dangerous. Snailish too. What is that? Why are we... What's this? Will this attack us? Maybe if it would be better if we stayed away. Maybe that would be a better choice. You know, boys and girls, it's going back to Pavag. We cannot afford to lose more scientists. There's already explored territory. We will find no treasure there. But out there, over there in space, we will find something different, maybe. Something will help us in the future. Calypso's home as a roboticist, and soon maybe a robot. We should open the job of colonist.
A system has been charted.
A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Alvira 2D at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon, in the vicinity of the impact crater. A fortuitous event. So that's the next steps we'll have. They are very exciting. We'll have to acquire some food. 1,000 maybe. 1,000 food for 1,400 energy. Can you give us a better deal? No. Can't just be said like it is. No. And here we go. Got our 1,000 food. The dragon may eat more than we thought it would. Has he?
We grow ever stronger.
And Tour, and then we'll end this. I mean, Yerium could be something. It is a good system, but it's not what we want. We'll go over to Tour, and that will be it. A close shave. The POS Conrad's Dark Roamer, our vessel we had sent to investigate the Upsilon aliens, narrowly escaped a vicious attack by their forces. Seems they had thought to seize our ship, to interrogate our crew, probably with the aim of swinging further hostilities against us in their favor. Thankfully, the POS Conrad's Dark Roamer managed to engage emergency FTL before it was too late. Worrying. Yeah. It's getting real dangerous out there. We have met our friends, and that's enough. That seems to have to be enough. Calypso's home. Neptune's Pride. There's nothing open here.
Anomalous space-time continuum ahead.
Our science officer has found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing, but could garner a substantial find. There's nothing open here, but it will be enough for now. Tour. Oh, we're gaining food now that we don't need it anymore. Great. We have that ice alien here. We should start to research it. The Epsilon aliens. We have successfully opened diplomatic channels with the civilization we now know to be the Pantherless Enterprise. On screen.
We are being contacted by aliens.
A ruthless megachurch. You hacked into us and now you call us friend, bar. The Pantherless Enterprise will remain vigilant towards your kind. We'll play nice for now. We don't say for now. They will be here, yes. Thankfully we ordered our fleets back from there. Ruthless they are, wary, and they have a conflict with the Magar Commerce League, which is, I think, over here somewhere. Member of the Golf Hierarchy. Yes. So we'll stay out of that. We just want Tour, and we want to secure Tour. Here we go. And when we claim Tour, we must also claim Menakillanan, Gothra, and Trab, otherwise they might expand towards that. So that must be done to avoid further conflicts. The system has been charted. Ulkad is charted. Now, what will the alien bring us? Explosions in the sky. The planet Brig 1 is the home of a marvel of nature. Giant, colorful explosions appear in the sky, result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like a wildfire. It has generated quite the spark of interest for the scientific community. Oh, on the Noring we get more survey and anomaly research speed. Oh, that's beautiful. What a great development that is. Ah, look, we're gaining something from Alcor now, finally. Now we've gained from Tour. They have just claimed Yerium, and it's the more friendly of them. So we will now continue to claim Gothra. No, as first Manicalian, then Gothra, then Trab. Here we go. First step. They might not even see
Turn about. We cannot fight this foe.
Encountered Guru. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Guram system. For now, we've codenamed them Omega aliens until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications. Interesting. They seem... I don't know. Crimson Tier. Can we exchange? We could exchange him. Was that purple tier? No, it was crimson tier. We need you in the labs. Press the evacuate button.
Our science ship be under attack.
Oh. Oh God. Oh, did we make it out? Did we make it out? Oh, I think we didn't make it out with the ship, but the emergency teleport worked. The emergency teleporter worked. That's not good. That is absolutely not good. That is so much not good.
Space charts updated.
So we're in Sirius here. Nice. Time for some serious... Oh, you're assisting research already? Okay, good. That is also fine. We will return to the Sun system. My goodness me. What is there? We don't need a ship there. Alright, Maroon and Grace, you go back and support the Sun system in... No orders here from Barnacle Thomas. Good, good, good. Let's continue into that direction then, Mr. Barnacle. There seems to be a lot we need to do. And you, my friends... Yeah, you're building the starbase.
Project done. Not so special now, was it?
Assysians. We have successfully cloned a healthy population of gargantuan slugs from the fossilized DNA. They reach maturity within weeks, weighing up to 20 tons, and have developed a primitive level of sapience, responding to simple one-syllable commands. Though they have yet to show any violent tendencies, they produce a thick, toxic mucus when waxed, and their hue seems to shift with their mood. The research team has named them Assysians for the hissing sounds with which they communicate among themselves. We could send them to a zoo. We could use them in the army. They are horrendous? No, they are not horrendous. We could add an isolated valley with an alien zoo. No, we want to integrate them into society. They will make excellent laborers. They will make excellent laborers. Let's see where they are and how they look. I want to see that now. Where are the Assysians? Where are you, Assysians? I don't see you here. We have enough housing for them. Where have they been added to? This is not an Assysian. We wanted to integrate you into society, maybe teach you something. And where do you go? Oh, have they landed on Alpha Centauri Prime, maybe? Indeed, these are the Assysians. They are proles. And have an Arctic preference. And they have already joined a faction. They're currently unemployed. Arctic preference. So we have the Assysians now. And they have just Absolutely nothing. But they're xenophile. Absolutely xenophile. They're just proles. Let's have a look at our species. These are the Assysians, and they are proles. And that's all that can be said about them. But they are very good at working in mineral and food recovery, and they are good at fighting as well. They are, because they are so giant, probably. Oh well, molluscoids. Also adapted to the tundras, to the colder worlds, so maybe we could send them somewhere. Maybe... I don't know, we have no tundra worlds here. No, there is a tundra world here. Assysians would make great use of this. Once we're ready, we'll send the Assysians over, and they will found an own colony. Beautiful. Alpha Centauri Prime needs something. Let's see. What will this lead to? It will lead to more housing. One enforcer job as well, and one science director job. And that's exactly what we need on Alpha Centauri Prime. Good, good, good. Long live the Assysians. We'll settle them over there. Assysian wisdom. The Assysian laborers on Alpha Centauri Prime, Alloy Pearl, have developed full sapience. The creatures who were believed to have already reached full maturity were in fact still spawn and are only now in adulthood reaching their full potential. They've picked up our language and wish to remain here in our civilization. We underestimated them. Yeah, it was good to integrate them. It's always good to integrate them. They're learning. They're learning. Let's see. They are now no longer proles. They are now very strong. Which is also really good. They still have an Arctic preference and are xenophiles. Let's have a look at the new Assysians. The original ones. The proles. And now they are very strong. They have a general increased worker pop resource output for all kinds of worker jobs and are magnificent warriors to boot.
Research complete.
Very nice. Brown Zeng has gained something. And mode stabilization. Volatile modes are fickle particles that are dangerous to work with. In order to safely harvest them without setting off a chain reaction of explosions, energy fields must be used to stabilize the modes. That's extremely important. And now... what would, should be next? We have enough energy. We might need some consumer goods. We have a big bonus on fusion reactors. So let's just improve our ships. I mean, what the actual... we need that done. We just need that done. We need better ships. Now, how do we care about the consumer goods? Alpha Centauri will cover some of that with... I mean, the planetary administration is great, but we have 2 more workers here that we could use for the agricultural districts as well. That might just be the better choice for now. So we can both solve the consumer goods and the food problems. We'll do that for now.
Technology secured.
Hydroponics farming. In a controlled environment allows for crops to be grown in climates where farming would normally be impossible. And now, how about this? Effective weaponry. I'm all for it. Diplomatic weight could be good. And an embassy complex. We need crystals for that first, so it's out of the question for now. We will go for the energy siphons, for better weaponry. Maybe that will help us all. How are our friends doing here? Can still ask to be their vassal. They're protective. We can now see why they... we're too weak for them. And they hate the Maripions. That might change later. We'll see. They don't have really good relations with other empires, so...
We grow ever stronger.
So there might be something open. I've built that starbase. Now let's go to Gothra and build that next starbase here. Then we'll go to Trab and build another one. Supersolid materials. The production and understanding of supersolids are of immeasurable value to any and every space-age civilization. And now, what's cheap and what is it what we need? Afterburners or Karamo metal armor. Afterburners we have no bonus on. Karamo metal armor we have a big bonus on, so... Do we have a materials specialist? Oh yeah, we have a lot of people who are just in the labs hanging out here a bit until we can build more ships. So we'll just take Slippery John and he'll go for it. Because we've lost so many ships to violent forces. So let's get in there. You doing? Yeah, you're building the stuff that needs to be built. Then you'll go to Furut and build that stuff. Encounter in Valas the Beth aliens. Oh. We must find out more about them. We should have a closer look. We'll do that. We should have a closer look at the Pantherless Enterprise. The ruthless capitalists, because they look so similar to our newly acquired pops. What is it that makes them so special? It's the Pantherless Enterprise. Let's have a look. They're intelligent, thrifty, but non-adaptive, and have an ocean preference. They're in a corporation. We don't know their civics, but they're fanatic spiritualists and militarists selling their church. Their leader is High Priest Abuglaw, fertility preacher with an architectural sense. And what is their history? Many generations ago, the Pantaloid Empire ruled over a vast portion of the galaxy. Over time, however, the empire declined, and many of the Pantaloids perished. Some had found refuge on the planet Pantherless II, which soon became a major hub for trade and commerce. They soon began to worship the planet itself and formed many cults and religions, forgetting about their past. The rich High Persists soon rose to power, and with the rediscovery of the hyperlanes, plans to spread their new religion to the stars. From Dave Tucker. And they don't really like the Gulf Confederation of Worlds, and they are target of Casus Belli from the Maga. And so they're the enemy of the Great Gulf Hierarchy Federation, which is a good sign for us. So they are already enemies, and that's really good for us. We should get maybe one more or two more ships. One more ship would be good, but two more are too much. We'll see about that. What have we found out? Structured signals. We've picked up some readings of unknown nature. Signals seem to follow some kind of repeating syntax, which could indicate sapient origin. It should be investigated further. They seem to be concentrated around a single space station, though it's unclear whether this forms part of a larger spacefaring civilization. Interesting. And let's also have a look at Moblar, and maybe we can... No, yes, we can build a hydroponics bay. further alleviate our food problems, like forever. But look,
We grow ever stronger.
consumer goods are getting taken care of now. Oh, and something has happened. First, we want to upgrade this building still. Planetary administration. We need the anglers, we need the clerks. And we need to see what the dragon is doing. After all these years, he has returned to the skies. Here he is. What has happened to him after he has feasted? After several years of gorging itself on the bountiful harvests of Atlantis, the now considerably girthier Sky Dragon has once again taken flight. With a final roar in salute, it lifted off, leaving behind a large collection of scales, shed skin, and other byproducts of its presence. You could burn them for fuel. Or we could study the remains. What would we need? What would be good? 100 exotic gases. 100! That's worth thinking about. On the other hand, we also need science always. We shall study the remains. That's true to our own nature. I mean, the burning would probably be more valuable, but still. We've also built a starbase in Gothra. Now we'll build a starbase in Trap to further secure this area. Should maybe build one in Pleione as well. Actually, we want to do that right now. So let's move over here and build a starbase in Pleione. After we've claimed Trab, we'll start using these systems too. What we need is also some consumer goods. We have to buy them. There's no way around that. So let's just buy a couple. Alco was important to get. Now I think Pleione, though, has something to say. Enough unity for a new tradition. Direct diplomacy, increasing the trust gap and trust growth. We believe that the best way to establish trust is to engage in an open, honest and direct way. Or eminent diplomats. As we take to the stars, our diplomatic wing has become important as never before. By overhauling our training processes and focusing on talent retention, we can give our diplomats the tools to act as true missionaries for building great relationships. Diplomatic acceptance +5 and improving relations 1% more. We'll start with direct diplomacy. Go out there honest and as scientific as we just are. Now let's focus on Trab. We're already there, thankfully. And we'll begin building the starbase very, very soon. We have established communications with the independent space station of the Artisan Troop.
By aliens.
A visitor, this is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners, I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Troop. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all other things which makes existence bearable to a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And we'll go further. What is going on Calypso's home? We need to find some room here for someone. What do we want to get here? Mining, burrows. We have enough amenities, so let's start with the mining. And you can already focus on settling there. Here we go. Thanks to all the good influence that we got.
Space charts updated.
Look at them, also leaving that open. The Moblar starbase has finished its queue, and now we're swimming in food again. Go here. And now look at this, we've again come to an empire, like all of my empires, our empires tend to look after a while. Clutching to the strategic points, and then slowly doing the backfill. Yeah, we have now caught all strategic points we wanted to grab. And what is left to do is diplomacy. Getting rid of these menacing aliens here. They're occupying a lot of the systems. And then doing the back settling. Just all of it. So we'll grab Pleione now. And that will be it for grabbing systems that are in some kind of progress. The rest will be catching the backlog here, but catching the backlog here, catching the backlog here. So we're in a good situation to say thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. We'll return to the deep seas of space very soon to the Atlantean state. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming. May Poseidon be with you, friends and deep thinkers. This is Immanuel Khan, signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.